It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, November 10th. I'm Michael Groff. Somewhat cooler conditions today through Saturday, then a gradual warm-up as we head into the early part of next week, and then at least an interruption in this current weather pattern by the middle and latter portion of the week with somewhat cooler temperatures headed in here, and maybe, just maybe, those ever elusive rain chances. Boy, we could really use some, as right now we're almost 2 inches behind where we should be in terms of precipitation. Right now outside, yes, it's still dark out there at 5:30 a.m. The sunrise this morning at 6:55. We're at 64 degrees at Sky Harbor right now. Dew point at 30, relative humidity 28%. The winds are from the east at 9 miles per hour, and the barometer is falling. Temperatures across south central Arizona and around the metro area right now. I see a 59 down at Maricopa, 60 at Litchfield Park and Mesa. Many of us in the low to mid-60s. Not much in the way of clouds on the satellite picture this morning, a few in association with an upper low spinning across northern Mexico, but nothing of consequence. On the watch warning map, some frost and freeze advisories extend from central Oklahoma around the Oklahoma City area, east toward Kansas City, St. Louis, Louisville, Kentucky, Chattanooga, Nashville. No organized areas of severe weather anywhere across the country today. Yes, some thunder possible, though, in far southern, far southeast Arizona, heading east toward the Rio Grande today. Say from Nogales over toward Sierra Vista and Douglas, but nothing getting up our way. We'll talk about it all in more detail, and we'll get into the forecast nuts and bolts as we look at the models. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today. There's that upper low spinning across northern Mexico. We'll have an east to northeast flow around here this afternoon. That's a dry look for us. Temperatures should be right around 82 degrees for this afternoon. Normal high for today, 78, so we'll be slightly above normal. But the sky will be mostly sunny. Could see a breeze from the east, 10 to 15 miles per hour at times today, but not nearly as breezy as we've been the last couple of days. Tonight, clear skies, should be very comfortable out there, and when you wake up tomorrow morning, lows in the mid-50s to mid-60s here in the metro. Tomorrow, another mostly sunny day. Could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the far southeast part of the state heading over toward New Mexico, but we remain dry, mostly sunny, and temps again in the upper 70s to low 80s. Same thing for Saturday. That upper low starts to move off to the east, and things will remain dry. Could see a few clouds in here Saturday night as some lingering energy hovers over the southwest states, but again, no rain in the forecast whatsoever. And temperatures on Saturday, once again, in the upper 70s to low 80s. Lows during this entire forecast period are just going to be beautiful, mainly 50s to lower 60s. On Sunday, we start to see high pressure build in from the west, so conditions will warm just a little bit, a couple of degrees worth. Low to mid 80s on Sunday and on Monday with the mostly sunny sky, and on Tuesday. Now by Wednesday, a trough starts to slide into the Pacific Northwest, and some intermountain snows from western Montana through Wyoming, Idaho, Nevada, and clouds will be on the increase out ahead of this system, but the vast majority of this energy, the global models continue to pull this a little bit further to the north, so I'm not sure if northern Arizona even sees much in the way of precipitation from this, and certainly I don't think we're going to see anything down here. We're just too far south, and the dynamics from this are just going to stay too far away from us. Could be some clouds and some breezes starting to increase, and temperatures will lower. We'll go from highs in the mid-80s on Tuesday to the upper 70s to near 80 on Wednesday. This is a week from today, Thursday, November the 17th. That trough deepens, and a low center somewhere over Colorado or Wyoming, and could be some pretty good snow going on there, but we will be on the dry side, but temperatures will lower quite a bit. Highs will be in the upper 60s to low 70s around here, if that were right. This is Friday, November the 18th. Again, high pressure starts to build in behind that trough, which is now over the central part of the country, and temperatures should be in the low to mid 70s. Lows during this time, incidentally, would cool quite a bit. We'd see many spots dipping down into the mid to upper 40s. And this is the end of the forecast period, Saturday, November the 19th. And ridging starts to build back in here. Highs would climb back up into at least the upper 70s, maybe the low 80s. But boy, look at that low centered over Illinois. That's a deep trough, and another deep trough off the west coast of the United States. And that could slide in here beyond the forecast period, just not real sure. Confidence not really high, but we are looking at a bit more of a progressive pattern, so perhaps that's what will occur. Temperatures off the GFS through the next 10 days. as we're going to keep it fairly dry. Yeah, we're going to be above normal all the way through about next Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll see that big cool down coming on in here. But overall, all the way through the next 16 days, looking at the ensembles, looking at all the data, it just does not look like we're going to see any rainfall whatsoever. Now, that, of course, can change, but for now, a persistent forecast and dry conditions should prevail. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. Have a safe and great Thursday.